Welcome back for another beer review. We're hanging out downstairs at Public Craft Brewing Company in Kenosha, Wisconsin with Matt, the founder of this wonderful establishment. And I've had beers already tonight. I'm actually enjoying myself quite a bit, but we have a few that we're going to review, and it's a pretty special occasion. Public Craft Brewing Company is actually collaborating with Kenosha's Port of Fear Film Festival that's going on the weekend of September 29th, 30th, and October 1st at the Kemper Center in Kenosha. But what they've done is created a beer for the event, and this is what I'm most excited about. It's right here. Do you want to talk about this a little bit? Because it's like blood red. Like
it's pretty red, yeah. This is just a special version of our bone dry Irish stout. We're calling it Blood and Bone for the festival.
Nice.
The spookiest beer we could come up with.
Okay, all right. So you, we were talking earlier, and I can smell coffee, but you're telling me there's no coffee in this beer.
Yeah, it's a pretty traditional dry stout, so it's not a big, sweet, strong stout. Nice and roasty. Roasted malt and roast barley in it really gives it that sort of that aroma that you get.
Okay, fantastic.
Coffee and chocolate.
Ooh, okay, I'm excited about that one. So then we also have the Oktoberfest over here, and you said this is the first time that you've made an Oktoberfest.
This is true. This is Public's first actual Oktoberfest. We did a festival ale for years and years.
Okay.
And since we moved to the new facility, I started working on this.
Awesome.
And yeah.
Very cool. And then this one is a very seasonal, eclectic, strange, wonderful beer. Go ahead and explain it, because I'm excited to try that one.
Yeah, this one grew out of our experimental sour series and made its way into cans this year and on draft as a full batch. It's a caramel apple sour beer. And that's pretty much what it tastes like.
Okay.
All those things.
I'm
Tart
excited.
apple, caramel, and
I love it. Well, let's start dark and then go to the light. How about that?
let's do it.
Totally backwards. Okay, so first one's up. I've been wanting to try this for weeks, literally. I'm not kidding. All right. Yes, it definitely smells like chocolate and coffee, but here we go. Oh. So I'm Irish, and I love stouts, and I love, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah.
It's not bitter, it's a hint of a dry finish, but it's like very chocolate, and you're saying there's not coffee. I don't believe you, but that's fine. But are you saying that's from just the roasted?
Yeah, it's the way the maltsters roast the grains before we get them.
Crap,
So.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's my favorite beer that we make over all of our history. That's
No
one I
kidding.
always come back to.
And how many, upstairs I was looking, how many taps do you have on at one time?
We have 24 taps. I think there might be one or two off right now, but yeah.
Do you know how much beer that is?
It's a
That's
lot.
a lot of beer. That's a lot of keg lines. That's impressive.
We can show you where the Madcap is laid out.
Oh yeah. All right. All right. Number 2. We're going into Oktoberfest.
That's what I'm drinking.
Cheers.
Prost.
All right. Okay. So this style of beer is my favorite kind of beer. If anybody knows how much I love beer, this one specifically is always my go-to. This time of year is my favorite time of year, because you walk in any grocery store, you go to any bar, and there's always an option to try something different. This is well made. And the first time you've made it,
Yeah.
this is very well made. How long did you research this to kind of create your own?
I've been making beer for over 20 years, so.
Okay, well, that's a little bit of background history.
No, there's so much long story to this, but now that we can do lagers in this facility, within the last year, I kind of put together a recipe.
Okay.
Assembling the grains and the process for it.
Oh my gosh.
It's just really caramely, right? It's so good.
It's that right balance of caramely where it's not too robust, it's not too light, it's in the middle, right? Oh, that's right where you want it. That's very good.
Yeah, it kind of finishes clean, right? It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't cloyingly sweet or anything.
Right. Big fan of that. Hell yeah. Okay. Now the crazy one.
Yeah, that's a good one to do last before you blow out your palate with weirdness.
Is it really that intense?
You tell me.
Okay. So this is the caramel apple, and we have the cans here.
Yeah, the Scaramel apple, because
The Scaramel apple. I love that.
bad puns and dad jokes make this industry.
And these will be available at, which ones will be available at the Port of Fear Film Festival? These two? Or these two? Here we go. So, okay. Peace. This is going to be awesome. Here we go. Yo. Whoa. Whoa. I'm My mouth is watering. I apologize. Okay, so I'm not a big sour person.
Sure.
Because I can't handle it. However, it's not overly intense. It did get me a little bit at the end there, but that flavor, it reminds me of candy. It's like liquid candy. Like those little caramel apple things that you would get around Halloween. Well, that's fantastic.
Thanks.
How did you come up with that idea?
We have this whole series we do in the fall called the Experimental Sours. So we just take kegs and individual kegs and make different weird concoctions with them.
Awesome.
And this was one of the crazy ideas. Somebody, I don't even know honestly where it started. Somebody was like, what about caramel apple? Because tartness of the apples, right?
Well, true. Yeah.
And so
Well made, man. These are really good.
we try. If the ones that are bad, we don't let you try.
Well, of course.
We don't
you
serve
get
those.
to. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's also a block party that you guys are doing, right?
Yeah.
So the dates on that are September 22nd.
22nd, Friday and Saturday.
Okay, 22nd and 23rd. It's here. It's like you're shutting down.
Yeah, right on 7th Ave.
That's fantastic. All-day event kind of thing?
It'll be, Friday afternoon and evening, and then all day Saturday.
Fantastic.
Live music, lots of food.
Beautiful. So
Lots
you got
of
to
beer.
come down to Kenosha 2 weekends in a row. You got the 22nd, 23rd. Come hang out with these guys. Matt is a wonderful human being. And then you go over to the Port of Fear on the following weekend. So you got the 29th, the 30th, and October 1st. And it's going to be insane with so much beer and a lot of creepy movies. And it's just going to be a good time. So we will see you there. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Later.